The largest humanitarian flotilla to ever attempt to break Israel's blockade on Gaza has just been completely dismantled. Over the past few days, Israeli naval forces intercepted dozens of boats, 44 in total, carrying aid and hundreds of activists from more than 40 countries. The final vessel, a Polish-flagged boat named the Marinette, was seized about 42 nautical miles from Gaza, marking the end of the Global Sumud flotilla's mission. Among those detained are some high-profile names: Greta Thunberg, Ada Colau, Rima Hassan. In total, about 500 activists have been taken into Israeli custody. The flotilla's mission was simple: deliver essential humanitarian supplies to Gaza, a region devastated by war and under a strict Israeli blockade since 2007, tightened even further since October 2023. According to Amnesty International and several human rights groups, the flotilla was a peaceful initiative, and its interception is being called a violation of international law. They argue that seizing non-violent humanitarian vessels in international waters is illegal, and that this was a calculated move to intimidate and silence critics of Israel's policies toward Gaza. The international response has been swift and loud. Protests erupted in cities across Italy. Protests erupted in cities across Turkey. Italian labor unions called for a national strike in solidarity. Diplomatic fallout followed. Colombia expelled Israeli diplomats. Colombia canceled its free trade agreement with Israel. Mexico demanded the immediate release of its 6 citizens detained on the flotilla. Mexico insisted they had committed no crime and that humanitarian aid must reach Gaza. Inside Israel, the activists have begun hunger strikes to protest their detention. Israeli authorities say they're preparing to deport the remaining detainees and claim all are safe and in good health. But the broader legal and ethical questions remain. International maritime law experts argue that the seas shouldn't be a theater of war, and that states can't pick and choose when to respect international law. This isn't the first time a humanitarian flotilla has been stopped. In 2010, Israeli forces boarded the Mavi Marmara, resulting in the deaths of 10 activists and global condemnation. Today, the world is once again watching as questions about legality, morality, and the fate of Gaza's civilians come to the forefront. What happens next depends not just on governments, but on the pressure and attention from people around the world. People who are demanding answers, accountability, and above all, humanitarian relief for Gaza.